Conference semifinals. This past weekend, playoff fever struck Indy. Pacer fans jammed Market Square Arena with a show of pride that was many, many years in the making. Saturday, Rick Smits proved unstoppable as he led Indiana with 27 points, putting the Pacers up 2-1 on the best-of-7 series. Then, on Sunday, the Pacers made it a clean sweep of the weekend by winning by 16 points.
This old town been home long as I remember. This town gonna be here long after I'm gone. East side, west side, people don't surrender. They've been down, but they still rock on. Oh, and this time is my time. Alright, love or hate, it don't matter. 'Cause I'm gonna stand and fight. This time is my time. She got her ups and downs, but love or hate, it don't matter. 'Cause this is my town.
Now, the Hawks are looking for answers, while the Pacers are one win away from the Eastern Conference Finals. Tonight, live coverage of Game 6 of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. After taking a commanding 2-game lead in the series, Larry Brown's squad traveled to Atlanta on Tuesday. And the Hawks found that home was where to be as they led almost the entire game on their way to a 12-point victory. Tonight, the series moves back to Market Square Arena, and the pressure is on the Pacers to win at home and on the Hawks to extend the series to game number 7.
Downtown Indianapolis is the place to be on this great spring evening as fans stream into Market Square Arena for another battle with the Atlanta Hawks. Welcome to Game 6 of the NBA semifinals in the Eastern Conference. Wow, it's sold out again here at Market Square Arena. The sixth man here, hoping that the Pacers can cap this one off and move it for the first time ever to the Eastern Conference Finals. Hi, I'm Christy Lee, and I'll be joining you throughout this evening from this vantage point, maybe even a few special guests. But the guys who do all the work are down on the floor. Let's take it now to Mr. Jerry Baker and Clark Kellogg.
Christy, thank you very much. One of my golfing buddies said to me yesterday, you know, Bake, this game here tomorrow night's the biggest game in the history of the franchise. He may be right. This is indeed game number 6, and the Pacers can clinch it, or they got to go back to Atlanta for a game on Sunday. Clark, what we're looking for tonight is the return of Rick Smits and a game like he had last Saturday here at Market Square when he went for 27 points and 7 rebounds.
Well, they need that dominating presence from the Dutchman. He was fabulous in that game Saturday, but he struggled in the last game. You see what he's doing during the season, but in Tuesday night's game only had 6 points in 18 minutes and also had 6 turnovers, Bake. They need him to score double digits and not turn the ball over.
It was also nice, Clark, to see the return of Derek McKee. He has struggled throughout the playoffs. He came back with a strong effort on Tuesday with 20 points and 13 boards. They'd love to have that tonight.
And more importantly than the numbers, Bake, you look at the 4 assists as well. He went 41 minutes, but he took 19 shots. When is the last time we've seen Derek McKee take more than 10 shots? I would hope that he'd be just as aggressive tonight.
There is no way you can talk about the Pacers without at least mentioning Reggie Miller. He's averaging 19 points in the playoffs against the Hawks. He'll be a factor tonight. We'll see how Reggie shapes up from the outside the perimeter shot. Now, let's talk Atlanta, Clark. Danny Manning is simply on fire. He continues to get the job done big time.
He has been as smooth and as flavorful as vanilla pudding. You talk about the numbers he's posted, 22 points a game, over 50% shooting, 80% from the line. He's been as steady as flowing water.
And Mookie Blaylock continues to amaze me, Clark. You look down at the stat sheet, he's got a triple-double again. He's had 2 in the playoff series, and when he goes well, so do the Hawks.
Well, you talk about triple-doubles. I call them touchdowns. You see what he's done in the playoffs. has struggled from the floor, but he has 25 points, 26 assists, and 20 rebounds in the Hawks' 2 wins.
Well, the crowd is here. They've sold it to capacity. It's going to be a monster game tonight. They do not, the Pacers, want to go back to Atlanta for game number 7, so they'll try to wrap it up tonight. Stay with us. It's the Indiana Pacers and the Atlanta Hawks. Game 6 coming up next right here on TTV4.
Tonight's Game 6 of the 1994 NBA playoffs is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Always a good call, always Coca-Cola. By Marsh Supermarkets. At Marsh, we're going to make you smile. By Cold Filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old and into the cold. And by Target. Target, expect more, pay less.
And price to make you smile.
We're back now, Market Square Arena. You got a good look inside, MSA. Kind of a unique starting time tonight. Almost a businessman special. Have dinner with the Pacers tonight, so to speak. But they are here, all 17,000 of them, and they are rocking and rolling and getting ready for game number 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's very simple. If the Pacers win, they go on and play the winner of the Chicago-New York series. If they lose, they still have another opportunity, but they first must go to Atlanta on Sunday for game number 7. Take my word for it, they really don't want to do that. You see the fans of their bandanas on Reggie Miller's headgear. Head coach Larry Brown of this Indiana Pacer ball club. He's got a playoff record now of 25 wins and 28 losses and an overall career mark of 481 victories and 377 defeats as the head coach of various teams throughout the NBA. Now we're getting ready to pick up our PA announcer, Red Porter, as he introduces both the Atlanta Hawks and the Indiana Pacers. And again, the Pacers up 3 games to 2. When they win, they have looked impressive. When they lose, they have not been very impressive. We'll see what happens tonight. Let's go down now and pick up our PA announcer, Red Porter. Well, we're not hearing Reb, so we'll go along with the introductions here. You see Danny Manning on your screen. He'll start again. John Koncak is also being introduced to the crowd here at Market Square Arena. And their guard combination will be Stacey Augmon, and the last man out on the floor will be Mookie Blaylock. That's the Atlanta Hawks ball club, a ball club that went 57-25 this year, and one of very few teams in the NBA to have a winning record on the road of 21-20. And there, of course, is the head coach of this Atlanta ball club, Lenny Wilkins. Many think he'll be a strong candidate for Coach of the Year. His playoff record is 60-60. And now the introduction of the Indiana Pacers, and the crowd comes to life here at MSA. And we'll get a chance to view some of the dance routine that the Pacers go through when they are introduced. Here we go now. Watch this crowd start to really get ready to go. Here's Boomer. And the fans are here with their playoff crazy towels, and here comes the starting unit for Indiana. No changes. You dance with who brung you this late in the season. Dale Davis is the first to be introduced. Double E at 6'11", 230, third-year pro out of Clemson. 11.7 scoring average in regular season, 10.9 rebounds. Derek McKee, 7th year out of Alabama, 6'10", 225. 12 points, 5.5 rebounds per game over the regular season haul. The big guy in the middle, the guy that Clark talked about earlier, Rick Smith, 7'4", 265. Marist College, 6th year, 15.7 points, 6.2 rebounds over the regular season. At the guard positions, Haywood Workman, 6'3", 180 out of Oral Roberts University in his 3rd year, 7.7 points, just over 3 rebounds, and leads the club in assists at 6.2. And Reggie Miller, 6'7", 185, UCLA, 7th year, 19.9 points, 2.7 rebounds, led the ball club in steals at 1.5 per.